welcome to another video here on my channel, and as you can see, I've changed the orientation again for my videos, but I think this one is so much better already. I'm just using natural light right now because this video isn't going to be about a makeup review or trying on new makeup. It's gonna be about something else that I've always promised to most of you, and I think there are some who really want to hear this or really want to talk about this here on my vlog, so I'm doing that right now. But please, before anything else, please do like and subscribe and comment on all my other videos. As I promised, I'm really gonna make more time for this. Okay, so for this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the common myths about following your passion, and I believe that's something that I actually did because, I quit a job and pursued my passion in a way. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys about that journey through these common myths also, because if you're somebody who's still in that phase of like asking yourself about your direction with your career, maybe you can get some advice from what I'm about to share with you. Okay, first, pursuing work you are passionate about is selfish and egoistic. I've heard that. I mean, yeah, when you're out and I want to quit my job, I want to do this, I want to do that, the first thing that most people will really say is, really? All you ever think about is yourself. If you ever do that, you're being too selfish. I mean, think about the people you have to support with how much you're going to earn. What if you don't earn that much? How will you be able to help them? I mean, like, okay. I mean, sometimes that's the first reaction. Nga, marag, aso unhon pa ni mo imong self, imong passion, and they even try to make it look like it's trivial or like you're not making any sense, diba? You're not supposed to risk jud daw, cause sako na lang, mga ganang bitang na things. But then, I really decided for myself that I have to be true to who I am first before I go straight on in life. Like, before I go full force on anything, I have to be so true to myself because that's the only way for me to do greater things and for me to be able to sacrifice whatever is needed for me to succeed. And if I'm not true to myself, if I'm doing work that is not entirely very me, it came to a point where I just felt like my life was already meaningless and I don't want anybody to reach that point ever. And in the long run, when you pursue your passion, it's actually more beneficial for everybody else because you're more willing to give out so much. You're more willing to really reach out to other people, and you hardly think about the hours that you put in. You hardly think about the sacrifices because for you, it's just so worth it, and you're just so happy, and your well-being is just grabe good. I'm very motivated already because it's what I want, it's what I like, I enjoy what I'm doing with my life, and it just extends to all the people that surrounds me. And when I'm happy, I make other people happy, I engage with other people in a very positive way, and that benefits them, and it shows them, wow, it's a ripple effect. So I think it's not selfish to pursue your passion. Is actually more of a way of, it's an opposite effect actually. So next one is, passion is all it takes to create success or do what you love, and money will follow. I actually believed this myth. Ang imo jung ma-think is like, yeah, I will just pursue my passion, I wouldn't mind too much about how much I'm earning. Is it really working out? Is the business really working out? But actually, to be honest, you have to give a sense of practicality also. I really think this is a common misconception because, we really just take in that advice and just follow your passion and the money will follow. Don't think about how much you'll be earning. But like, guys, be practical. You need to have really a plan. You really have to set those goals and objectives and the strategies that you need to get there. Like, kung siya day. Business planning, yun. Gani. You really have to lay down the steps, the tanan, in order for you to get there. Don't just hit on it. Like, basta lang kay buga na kay buga na bitaw. You're not just going to jump in. And basta lang, YOLO, I'm gonna do this, I have to live my life. But think about whether it's going to last for the years to come. Diba? Alam nga na magmasikag jump from one passion to another, and not really create value or long-term basta not creating it for the long term, diba? So, try to learn as much as you can before, taking the leap. Try to learn as much as you can. try to like save as much as you can, because it's gonna cost you also. Like what I did, I really saved my money to be able to fund the the passion project that I was planning, because I knew it wasn't going to earn that much that quickly. So there will be months that I'll be definitely working on a tight budget, and I had to be open to, sizing down my expenses or sizing down my lifestyle than what I was used to. But I was willing to give that sacrifice for it. So I think passion really isn't enough. It takes a lot of dedication, hard work, and it will really depend on your ability to be teachable, to be humble enough to accept na you're still starting from scratch. We all have to start somewhere, and that's okay. So, mo na siya. And yeah, eventually the money will really follow, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a lot of patience. It's gonna take a lot of you as a person. And another one. Third, once you follow your true passion, you will never doubt your direction. Wrong! Even though you see na I'm really, enjoying how it is with my day, na I'm finally at a place where I'm comfortable with who I am, what I'm doing, I'm more confident with how I present myself, how I introduce myself, because I'm finally being who I truly am. But then, it doesn't mean that you will never doubt your direction. You won't have days where you go like, did I really do the right thing? Sometimes it's triggered by people who, are just so tactless with with the opinions that they give. You're like, ano, muna na. Mo yun na king, bitaw, like, how insensitive can you be? But, yeah. So, when you have those days, when you feel like you're doubting your direction, I'm in a slump now. I mean, look what happened. May nga mo feeling ba nga, sus, may patong, kuan day no, hayahay, pang tako ato, okay, ang takay ko ron, wala tako yung nga problema. But, you know what I realized eventually, na problems will always come, wherever you are, whatever job you're in, whatever career path you're gonna follow, problems will come. It's gonna happen. Whether or not you're in asa pa ka nga job. Like, I was in the government, I was working also in a private institution, and now I'm also doing business, I'm doing this. Problems will come, and you just have to choose where you want to endure those problems. And, okay, another one, the last one I'm gonna share is, you won't make any money following your passion. I can't talk for everybody, right? I'm only talking about my passion, which is, fashion design, doing business, and vlogging, all of those things. Those are my passions, and somehow I'm able to make enough money from that. Like, ako pag CPA, nagamit lagi ako na ako. And, you won't make any money, All I can say is, when you're doing something that you really love, you're really willing to make it work. Whatever happens, you just don't want to quit. You just don't want to say, I'm just gonna do something else. No. If it goes downhill, like sometimes, like businesses have its, said, dark days. But you don't want to quit. You don't want to say, no, I'm gonna do something else. No. My advice really is just be true to yourself. Once you're true to yourself, you'll be able to, extract that courage that you need to go further and to really just take that leap. So when you're making that decision, make sure you go deep first into who am I really? Because I really asked myself that time, and my twin really helped me with that. She really asked me, who are you really? I mean, is this the same person, the person that we see now? Is this the same person as who you really are? And I had to be honest. This is me. I'm this talkative person. I love color. I love, having variety with my work every day. That's what is enjoyable for me. And I love dressing people up. I love telling people, sharing with other people what's nice. And say, color nga bagay sa ilang, hair or ilang lips. Mga yan na ba? That's really who I am. And once I let that out, once I went out to say, yeah, this is me. I finally found who I am. I was more able to engage and embrace people in my life. Like, I was more open to letting people in because I did not have to hold pretensions anymore. I didn't have to pretend, yeah, I'm so this, I'm so that. Ano bitaw? I'm more open, dude, because of what I did. But the really first thing that I had to hurdle was fear. I didn't want to go out into the open and say, you know what, mom, sister, family, I want to be this and that. I want to be something different from what you're picturing out. Because there was fear of rejection, fear of failure. I wasn't prepared to take in all these opinions about what I was about to do. Dili ko ready nga ingnan nga. Like, sa tinaw lang ha, what I got was like, kasayang, kausik, dili siya magkuan, diba? Nga na legit ka grabe, na mo change career path. I felt trapped. I felt like I was squared in, I was facing a wall. I felt like, I had to pretend to be somebody else for the rest of my life. And I didn't like that. I didn't enjoy it at all. So, I endured that for a while, good. And, eventually people start to notice. Thankfully, I had, like, my twin who told me, you know what, something isn't right with you. And she talked to me about it, and I had to tell her, I'm having these thoughts na I feel like I'm not being myself. I'm doing something I don't like, I don't enjoy. Like, on the outside, people would see I'm okay, I'm stable, I have this great job, a great life, everything's fine. But deep inside me, I wanted to change so many things about it. And I wasn't really happy with where I was, even though other people were very happy for me. I really wasn't happy or proud of who I was at that time. And I just kept crying and praying and asking, like, what should I do? That was really when I realized na, yeah, it's just fear that's stopping me from pursuing what I really want. It's just fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the opinions of others, and fear of just being different. But I just know God is faithful. He will never promise you things and not follow through. He will never say, do this, and He won't meet you at the end of it. God is faithful, and that's where I put my trust in. That's where I got my courage from to do it. Even if I was scared, I still went on with it because I know I had God with me. So, this is what I'm imparting to you guys. Fear not. Fear not. Always keep the faith, do your work, do the work that is intended for you, but do not trust on that work alone. Trust in God alone. So whatever may be the outcome, whether it's success or failure, just keep going back to the Lord. Just keep asking Him, Lord, if this is where I should be, then allow me to stay here. And if you feel like you still need to stick to where you are right now, it's not yet your time to think that people fail. It's not yet your time to, jump. Then wait patiently, because God is preparing you. When it's still not time to go, God is still preparing you. So that's it, guys. I hope I inspired you a little bit, and please do like and subscribe and follow me on all my social media accounts. Thank you!